urgent, direct tone. Do me a favor, right now, in this exact second. Describe yourself in a single sentence. No time to think, go. What came to mind? For most people, the reflex is a list of titles. I'm a student, a teacher, a daughter, a wife. These are roles played for the world, but if you shave those away, who would be standing there? Feel that question for a second. It's one of the most difficult things a person can ask themselves, because we rarely define our existence without referencing someone else. Relying solely on these external roles creates a vacuum at the center of your life, and when the roles change or the expectations shift, that empty space makes it impossible to find your footing. Take Anjali. She's 27, works in a private bank, and lives a life defined by precision. She manages her home, she manages her career, and her social duties with total efficiency. On paper, her life is perfectly stable. But then a friend asked her a simple question. What do you actually like? Just you. Forget the work, the family, and the duties. What genuinely brings you joy? Anjali sat in silence for a full minute. She realized she knew how to fulfill every role assigned to her, but she had no vocabulary for who she was outside of them. She didn't know herself. This internal blankness has a cost. When you don't have a clear sense of self, you lose the ability to make independent choices. You start making decisions based entirely on what will please the people around you. This creates a cycle where you choose the career that looks good to the family or the lifestyle that keeps up appearances. Every choice is made to satisfy an external expectation until you eventually surrender control over your own future. Moving past those external labels requires building a rigid internal foundation. This is a practical structure made of 3 specific pillars. Pillar 1 is values. They define your priorities when things get difficult. Security versus freedom. This filter reveals the path that actually fits you. Second is strengths. These are natural inclinations, work that feels frictionless to you but difficult for others. Identifying these inclinations allows you to focus energy where your earning potential is highest. The final pillar is boundaries. You need set limits. Without them, you spend life exhausting yourself meeting outside demands. Together, these pillars form a structural framework. It provides the leverage you need to hold your own space against the pressure of societal expectations. Anjali started building this foundation by taking a notebook and looking for the evidence she had ignored for years. She looked for moments of genuine joy that weren't tied to her roles. She remembered her satisfaction in solving complex logic problems and her old passion for debate. Then she identified the drain, situations that left her feeling empty. She was tired of being a passive listener when she had valuable inputs to give. Finally, she admitted to a hidden ambition. She wanted to become a financial consultant for women. She had seen women left in the dark about money and wanted to change that. Her identity was never missing. It was just buried under the routine and the duties of her daily life. She just had to dig past the titles to find the person holding them. This process of excavation is what turns a person from a passive observer of their own life into the one actually directing it. When you operate from a defined core, career and financial choices start to follow a clear internal logic. Decisions that used to feel like a struggle become a matter of checking for alignment with your values and strengths. You can start this process today with a 3-step audit. Get a notebook or open your phone. Step 1. Name 3 specific moments when you felt completely alive. These must be moments where you weren't acting as a daughter, a boss, or a spouse, just you. Step 2. Identify the one thing you would do tomorrow if you knew for a fact that no one would judge you for it. Step 3. Write a 1-sentence description of yourself. The only rule is that you cannot use a single word that describes your relationship to another person or a job. These questions are the start of reclaiming your buried self. Go to the comments and share that one thing you would do if the world wasn't judging. I'll be reading them.